the following presentation of the National Football League.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On play action, Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
And again, it's Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. Fourth down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. This is taken around the 12. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Bengals take over first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
And when you come into the league as the #1 guy selected, a lot of hype comes with it. Sometimes that weight can be unbearable. But this young man, he took that weight on and handled it as well as you can imagine. And I love his ability to make a second, third reaction play and create downfield.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
They'll run on third down with Brown. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Nothing doing on second and third down after that 9-yard gain on first.
Here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
180. 180. Stop.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
I'm one, right?
It's a pickup of 3.
Here we go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 43-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on third and 2. Trying for it with P-Line. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On first and 10, here's Brown. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Bengals first down.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Mike Gesicki, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something with that.
And he'll get about 3 here, up to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bengals 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
A gain of
180.
15.
Stop.
1st down, Cincinnati.
They will toss to Brown. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
18 more yards. That's another Bengals 1st down.
Let's get
1st
set.
and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
On one, ready?
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Ready, shot. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 40. Check.
Prescott now from the 50. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Prescott yet again. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Burrow. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it for this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Well,
we now proceed to the start of the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Gun.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. That's caught. Andre Yoshibas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
It's second and
Right back to Brown. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They got 29 yards that time. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go.
First down, Bengals.
An inside give, Brown. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
Gun.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Andre Yoshibas from 19 yards away. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. They juked him. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Throwing, Prescott. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson, his second sack of the night.
Brings up second and 16 at the 19-yard line.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Williams, the ball carrier.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jones on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th.
Here we go.
They go play action with Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. The gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd
Here we
and
go.
2 at the Cowboys'
180.
32-yard line.
Place hot. Hot. Stop.
This is Brown going up the middle. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And the Bengals, 1st down.
Let's get set.
A gain of 9 yards.
180.
1st
Place
down,
hot.
Cincinnati.
Stop.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Gun. Stop.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown taking it in from the 20. And the Bengals are able to widen their advantage. And McPherson on for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. That time a 6-play drive. And to cap it off, a touchdown run of 20 yards. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Prescott. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Man open left side, it's Williams. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line in a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. Shot.
Running right, here's Brown. Busts through the tackle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
We're good.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
15 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Shot.
On the handoff, this is Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Hey, can.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I
like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game